Middle-aged musician here, and yesterday in the mail, I guess it was February 26th, I got this, a Notaklon by JHS Pedals. I ordered that the day that Josh at JHS announced them. They sold out pretty quickly. I guess I was in the second batch of people to get theirs shipped out. So let's see what's in the box. There's a little scan for instructions thing. A user/assembly manual. Tells you how to put this thing together. Little, inventory sticker. A little card. Little one-page about this pedal. Some hardware. Some knobs, some goop, a guitar pick, and a JHS button, a little pin. Box you put it in. And then, in this little static bag, you have the pedal that you take apart and put together. Kind of shiny, but you can kind of see there's little gaps in there. So, let me see what tools I need to put this together, and then we can assemble it and then try it out. Sound good? Great. See you in a minute. Okay, I snagged some tools. Doesn't really need a lot. It actually comes with some of the tools. I need a Phillips screwdriver, standard flathead screwdriver, pair of pliers, and a marker. That's basically it. So let's see. The first thing we need to do is we need to separate the PCBs. So according to this, we just snap them apart. So I've got so just a little bit of pressure. Makes you a little nervous at first, and then take there's these little wings we have to snap off. So pliers. In this case, I just grabbed a vice grip, but yeah, so it looks like we snap off multiple of these. They come off pretty easily. Make sure it's scored. Don't want to try and remove something that shouldn't be removed. Okay. Looks like that. And then, according to this, that. So the potentiometer board is now looks like that. I have trimmed off the two longer straight pieces and then the two slightly more irregular shaped pieces. We'll just set those to the side for now. And on to the other board. Much the same thing. This one also contains our wrenches. So grab this first one. Comes off pretty easily. Get a better grip on that. That one. That one. And then our 2 wrenches. So now I'm left with this board, which has the foot switch, the on-off LED, power, and in-out jacks. And then these 2 little wrenches, which contain markings to indicate 14 millimeter, 11 millimeter, and 10 millimeter. So, first 2 steps are done. Step 3, find my cable. Cable is in this bag with the hardware. Little ribbon cable. And it looks like both ends are identical, so you don't have to worry about trying to put the wrong side in. So this is going to go on the board with potentiometers. There is a little, it's got a little plug in it, a little female jack for that. It does have a little notch, so you need to make sure you put that in correctly. If the Notaklon's outside little notch is downward, or the ribbon cable faces downward. So push that in, it is secure. So now we want to attach it to the box. So it looks like, before we do that, I'm going to grab a couple of washers. What do they say? Okay, so they're not putting one on the inside, just a pot washer and a pot nut on the outside. So I have these. A little room in my little mini work area here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the bottom of the enclosure for now, so it don't get lost. So there I have that inserted, and I need 3 pot washers and 3 nuts. So 1, 2. Going around here somewhere. There it is. 3. Put the washers on. Yeah, these are set up so there's not a lot of thread exposed, so we don't need that. Anything on the inside, put on the hand tighten these nuts. And so I'll use my 10 millimeter wrench, which somehow I've lost already. How did I do that? This can't take me anywhere. Must be underneath something here. Let's move that. So this is the fun of working on things. You just lose things. I haven't even gotten up out of my seat. I managed to lose something. Hilarity ensues, apparently. It fell. Which makes sense. More sense than just arbitrarily disappearing. 10 millimeter little PCB wrench they gave me. Just give these a couple little turns to tighten them. Just don't over tighten, just so they're snug. Okay, so now that part is done. On to step 5. Step 5 is going to be our foot switch board. So we want to put a locking washer on this. So the locking washer has a little teeth on it. So place that on there. And then it is going to insert right behind this other board, so it's there. And of course, don't do what I did and put it in there with the lock washer down where it falls. It's silly there. Okay, so I will insert it through here. So now I have the cable is ready to be plugged in. It is kind of set right behind the other board, and I'm going to take a foot switch washer, which I guess is this white plastic one, and the foot switch nut, just large nut here. Get the threads lined up. Sometimes it's sometimes that's just, I don't know why it's so tricky sometimes, but it is. Sometimes if you kind of reverse it and then, this one is just wanting to be obstinate. Okay, there we go. So far the hardest part of this. It says I'm going to use my 14 millimeter, a big guy for this, to tighten. Okay. Then I'm going to put in the jack nuts and jack washers. Jack washers are these little black guys. Jack nuts have kind of threads on the inside. I know I'm a little further back. Just that started. Let the threads get started. There we go. There's one. And you'll notice that these washers, these black ones, have kind of a flat side and a side that has a little bit of a rounded edge. You want that rounded edge to the outside of the enclosure. Okay. And I'm going to hit these now with, I guess, the 11 millimeter. Just give these a little tighten. Nearly complete now. So now I'm going to connect that ribbon cable. Again, there's just this little block in there. Remove that. Put that together. Again, I know I'm a little bit far away. Now this is pretty much together. I need to put the knobs on. So turn the pots all the way down. Grab my 3 potentiometers. And put them, what he calls a 7 o'clock position. Tighten the set screw in the back with a flathead screwdriver. It's about 3 turns. But is metal against metal, you'll know when it's in. And last but not least, it feels a little tight there. Sometimes it doesn't want to go on right away. It just means the set screws in a little bit far. So I just backed it out until it wanted to go in. Okay, so now that is very complete looking. The optional apply the goop on this little area that says goop. I am not going to do that. Sign and date the back plate. So let me move these screws out of the way. There's no right or wrong direction for the back plate. So I'll sign it. My real name, my YouTube name, and the date, which is the 27th. So all signed and dated. Put that on. Screw these in. And I'll put my little JHS pedal sticker on the back. Okay, recording through Princeton Reverb amp with Paul Reed Smith guitar, just straight into the Klon, not a Klon.